It's that time of the week, my friends. Our outdoor report with Trey Reid with Arkansas Game and Fish. How are you, my friend?
I am doing well, Hayden.
Good to see you, man.
How are you, sir?
I'm doing well. So I was actually listening to you on the radio not too long ago. I understand you did some quail hunting. I want to go talk about that in just a minute.
Yeah, we'll get into that because I have some quail hunting to talk about on the report this week.
I was thinking about you. I listened to you on the radio, but first half, we'll call it the end of the second quarter on our duck season so far. How we doing, man? You can see the breath now. It looks cold, a little water. We're getting better.
Although we are in the midst of the first split, like
Yes.
the break between the first and second segment, we have a 3-segment season. So we're not duck hunting right now.
Yeah.
But I'm even more encouraged than I was before the season. Like you said, I can see my breath. I think when we recorded before the opening day, it was about 80 degrees, right? But no, so that, look, mixed bag, kind of, and I hate to use the pun, but it was hit or miss the first segment of the season. But I mean, I heard from some guys that typically do very well, private clubs, for instance, that have managed water early and often do well. Even some of them did, some of them didn't. I mean, some traditionally good places didn't do that well. I've also heard some places that, they don't usually, do that well early, and they did. So, I mean, look, I think it was a situation, if you had some water, you probably had a few ducks, you probably shot at them the first couple of days, and they probably left because, they were like, what's going on here, right? Got some pressure on them. But, look, that's pretty typical for an Arkansas duck season.
Sure.
We have had some significant cold fronts move through since the season opened. Lots of rain. We even had some wintry precipitation, right? But
it's like December 1. It said, "All right, come on."
100% anecdotal here, Hayden. But we live in the same neighborhood, right?
Yes, we do.
Full disclosure here. How many times you're out in your backyard at the grill or sitting out man? Usually throughout the month of October and November, I start hearing those geese flying.
Oh,
over,
without a doubt. Yeah.
Didn't really hear much of that this year. The last week or so, since these cold fronts, Thanksgiving, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, every day, I can't go outside without hearing waves of geese fly over. I take that as a good sign, right?
Absolutely.
So I think, we're probably building some birds up. Hopefully we'll have some aerial waterfowl survey numbers within the next couple weeks to share with you and the viewers. So our guys will be getting up and doing those duck counts. So, but typical kind of early season Arkansas duck, and it's going to get better, right?
Well, you never jump out to a giant lead. You always got to take your time. Another good reason for this pause, too. Let's take a break. Let's see what we got.
Take some pressure off, and I think that's this good. I mean, we open on the 10th, which is Wednesday midweek. It's a little weird, but it's
Wednesday,
basically the way we're trying to maximize the number of weekend days for everybody, so that's why it's like that. But, man, water is better on our public areas as well as on private lands. We just had more rain. It's colder. I'm feeling good about segment number 2, which is December 10th through 23rd.
I love that. Well, while we do have this pause, too, a reminder, folks, too, get your permits. Do not delay. Get it taken care of. You can't go hunting right now. Make sure you're good. No,
right, man. That's a great reminder. We've talked a lot about the W rice, which is permits where we lease fields from farmers.
Sure.
And then in exchange, they allow public access over the weekend. You get to hunt all day, Saturday and Sunday. But you do have to apply for those permits. AGFC.com. We have some wildlife management areas that we are managing by, certain spots are permitted only. The Raft Creek WMA, Red Cut Slough Tract at Cypress Bow, and there's a couple others. But don't forget, even though we're in the split right now, if you want to hunt the 13th and 14th, the following weekend, you got to apply by Sunday. So it's Thursday through Sunday every week for the following weekend's hunting, whether that's a WMA permit or a W rice permit.
Well, it's really clear, too. I've been to the AGFC's website. Super easy to do.
It's real easy.
It follows it right to. The tools are right there. You're going to have no problem doing that. All right, so ducks, taking a little break, enjoying a little time. We're going to get back into it. Quail, though, brother. Let's talk a little quail. Those permits going. So you already been this season.
Man, look, Game and Fish about 10, 12 years ago got pretty serious about quail habitat restoration. And we're starting to see some of the dividends of that. We are harvesting the fruits of our past labor right now. We went up to Gulf Mountain WMA, and we got some video here of that with our quail program coordinator and another biologist, a biologist from Quail Forever. Look, we pulled the trigger one time, but we raised one covey. Great point by the bird dogs. The point here is that we're getting some quail on public land. Hayden, I celebrated my 19th anniversary at Game and Fish about 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Yes, sir.
Never been on a wild quail hunt in Arkansas on public land especially, and never shot video of it. So it was kind of a milestone even for me, 20-year career almost to do that.
Y'all hit record, right?
We did.
Just
We
making
did.
sure.
I've seen the video. It came out.
All right, good. I was making sure.
I've seen it. No, but another example of that are these WMA permits for two special, really unique quail hunting opportunities. Stone Prairie WMA in Faulkner County, right across from our Fiocchi firing range, basically. And then Little Bayou WMA down near Dermott in southeast Arkansas. So these are some areas where we've done a lot of work. The quail populations have rebounded there, but they're not big enough areas that we could just open them wide to everybody go hunt, bring their bird dogs. So we're managing those under a permit system. We're doing one in December 13th and 14th is the hunt, but you've got until Sunday. So time is short.
Sunday.
You got until Sunday at midnight to get signed up for that. We've got another one coming in January. We'll tell folks about that in a couple weeks.
Looking forward to it, man. It's been a great sign for the weather that we got going on. I feel like the season, especially. I enjoy the break. Take a little bit. Let's regroup. Let's get going. But hey, as we talked about that third quarter, that fourth quarter, we're getting there, baby.
Duck season, third and fourth quarter is always my favorite, at least, man.
I love it. Good to see you, sir.
Good to see you.
Thank you as always. So appreciate it. AGFC.com. Y'all apply for those permits. It's really simple. I've done it myself. AGFC.com. You need some more information, go to THV11.com, and you can always watch the Outdoor Report on THV11 Plus.